Well, I think first of all, Judith wrote it in a way that the protagonist is very relatable. I think we see a little bit of Alexander in ourselves, and we see ourselves in Alexander. And he's sort of just that sort of pessimistic, as you say, realistic guy that you can really relate to. And so I think it starts with him, and then I think the story, it's really relatable that everybody has bad days, and you sort of have to take them as they come.
So Alexander is a pessimist. He's always looking on the downside of things,
Yeah.
unfortunately, which he's got to learn to get out of that kind of habit. And he's not the most popular kid at school, and he just wants to get the girl of his dreams, and he has this amazing dream party. It's not really working out for him. And his day goes terrible. Anything that could go wrong goes wrong. Even if you think there's no way that could happen, it's going to happen.
Yep. I think first off, it starts because Emily has such high expectations for the day, and that's her first mistake. Because she wakes up sick, and everything that happens is a result of that, and a result of Alexander making this wish on his family. She's playing Peter Pan in her middle school production of the show of the same name, and she's going to get to the stage no matter what happens, and literally, she does.
Well, Anthony is a guy that is kind of your typical older, cocky brother, but I think he really means well and wants to please everyone, but especially his girlfriend Celia. And the reason I think his day is especially terrible for him is that everything bad that happens to him affects his night with Celia, which is all he cares about. So for him, it's just everything is just crumbling because he really feels like he needs to please her or she's not going to be happy. But he means well. He's a good heart.
Yeah.
I never have any bad days on set. Me, to get through it personally, I love cooking, and that's kind of
Amazing cook.
that's
Baking.
kind of
Are those the same thing?
No.
Baking?
Oh yeah, they fall under the same category.
Okay.
But that's kind of what I want to do. I want to go to culinary school, but I just I love baking and just making things. Even if it tastes terrible or looks terrible, I just like putting things in a bowl and putting them in the oven. And I can relate to my character in the sense that I'm not always the bright optimist, but I can definitely relate to him. Yeah, and that's why I think I brought that a little realness to the character.
Ooh, okay. My last Alexander-esque moment was yesterday when it was yesterday morning and I had a bottle of Sprite open and we'd been dropping things all day and I proceeded to knock it over and it spilled everywhere and I feel like that's a very Alexander thing to do. Luckily it was only Sprite, so it was clear and no harm was done, no people were hurt, but it could have been bad. It could have been really bad.
Yeah.
We most definitely did become a family on set, and we still are. That's why doing all these interviews together is really, really special because we're together again and the movie's coming out, so it's very exciting. But yeah, it definitely felt like a family effort in making it because we weren't just coworkers. We really, truly were this unit that really made it together, and I can't imagine not doing the movie and not being friends with you guys now because we're going to be friends forever, so it's really, really special.
FFs. Well, Miguel called and asked me to write a song for the movie. In some way, he was like, do you want to write a song? And I was like, no, I don't want to write a song. So I gladly accepted, and I went to my sister, who's a really talented musician and songwriter, and I asked her if she wanted to write with me. And so we were trying to think of things to do, and we watched the trailer, and it said, get ready for the best, worst day ever. And so we decided that we needed a title, and that was going to be it, and then went from there. So it plays in the credits of the film.
Yeah, also thanks to the amazing Miguel, my band, the Narwhals, got a song in the film. And they had originally asked us to write a song for the movie, and I really was sold on this one song that we had, Surf, Surf, Don't Drown. I said, I really think this would fit the film well, and I think people will like it, and him and Disney really did enjoy it. So they flew the guys down to Atlanta where I was, we recorded it, and now it's in the movie, and I think it works really well in the movie, and I'm very excited about it.
It really suits the montage feeling of it so well.
It goes well with the mood, yeah.
Best Worst Day Ever is one of the best songs I've ever heard, and Karis and Justine are very talented.
Thank you.
There's
I
always
say
a
the same about
narwhal.
Dylan and the Narwhals.
I think it's for all ages, really. It's just because there are a lot of moments I think that the adults can relate to and can enjoy. There's funny moments with Jennifer Coolidge and things like that where it's funny adult humor, but then there's also a lot of slapstick, kind of silly physical humor, which the kids will enjoy. And I think it's good if they just take away a sense of happiness and a feeling that their day isn't so bad after watching their day get terrible, horrible,
Yeah.
negative, very bad.